Hello, Sister Goons! My name is Alex. Welcome back to Pokemon Shining Pearl. Sorry about that. Finally, right? And what's this? I have voiceover now. Yeah, sorry for not recording. I had a cold, okay? It it is for the most part gone. I still got a weird cough that kind of hurts, but anyway. So, in the last couple of videos, Team Galactic has been up to some stinky stuff, and we managed to defeat the 7th gym, gain the Icicle badge, and come back over to I forget this city's name, but we were here and we sorry, a bit of an uncontrollable cough, but we are back in the Galactic warehouse where we're taking on Saturn, and I was a bit prepared this time because last time he started off with a Kadabra, and I was pretty much boned. So this is a not beef. This is a meaty part because there is a lot to it, and that is because I wanted to get this big thing out of the way this video. You'll see why in a minute, and also there will be a lot of fades because they are either random battles or trainers that inflated the part to nearly an hour. So, yeah. Anyway, let me see what I can talk about. Oh, actually, the new Godzilla X Kong film. Oh, I'm excited for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't control myself with this. Like, I'm a kaiju nerd, okay? Godzilla, King Kong, give me them any day of the week. And now, with this new movie, not only are we going to get a new villain that is a subspecies of Kong, and we also get a new, I guess it's a new design for Godzilla, because the spines don't really look the same from what I remember in Godzilla vs. Kong. but we do get a bit of a Godzilla 2000 callback with the pink spines. And the little mini Kong, he's so adorable. I love him. He is gonna be the best thing about that movie, I swear to God. Sorry about that. Oh, and I know that Godzilla -1 is also a thing, but unfortunately I have not seen that yet. Okay. So I guess I should probably talk about what exactly Team Galactic was doing with those 3 Pokemon. Well, they are Yuxi, Azelf, and Misprit. They are the guardians of Sinnoh's 3 lakes. And apparently they were yanking the red gems in their forehead to create a chain to summon out the Boxer legendary. Wait, they've been what now? Yeah, no joke. Like they were yanking a living piece of a living creature and using it for their own gain. Mainly so that the main bad guy can have a new universe to call his own. But honestly, I don't really get it. Anyway, so we need to head to Mount Coronet and oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Sorry, just like I said before, the cold hasn't completely subsided, so I'm still a bit coughing, but it's not really the end of the world. So Oh, and I also made some traveling errors. Where I went, you don't want to go. You need to head to Hearthome City, because that has an easier way for you to get into Mount Coronet. At least as far as I know. But yeah, I also needed to watch out for trainers and whatnot. Oh crap! Why did I leave this Psyduck encounter in here? Maybe because I just like Psyduck? I don't know. I honestly don't know, really. I just... Ugh! Nope, hopefully there won't be as many random encounters I leave in. At least, I hope there isn't. Anyway, so, trying to think for a sec here. Oh, okay. So, I have finished this game at the time of this voiceover. The game is done, the footage is edited and recorded. I just need to commentate. So, for those who participated in the poll I did over on the community tab, I thank you very much for what your input. But can we get some more people in there next time? because it's no fun if it's a 50-50, you know? But oh well, it is what it is. Sorry. So, we couldn't really get in here earlier on in the game because we needed more of the hidden machines. Mainly we needed rock climb in order to get up here in the first place. We needed strength in order to push a few boulders around. And maybe rock smash so we could get rid of some rocks in the way, but I can't be too sure. I can't be too sure on that one. But also you're noticing a lot of cutting. That is because random encounters. And I did not think to stock up on repels because I hate myself. I'm not against repels, but I'd rather save my cash for medicine or balls. And I was thinking about just ignoring them, but I'm like, ugh. But I'm like, these guys probably are gonna be a pain in the ass with levels later on. So I may as well not use them anymore. Well, may as well not show them, so that way I can not only, you know, try to level up, but also get a freaking move on, you know. So, with that said, yeah, this is a snowy mountain. In fact, I believe in terms of verticality, I think Sinnoh is the tallest. I think a lot of places in this region are mountains, but I can't be too certain on that. Though, if you were expecting me to play something like Legends Arceus, I do have it, but I'm kind of regretting asking for it because I'm not really a fan of it. But before I get too deep into that, I wanted to mention the reason that I came out of that cave was because I didn't have the move Waterfall. I will get that after I defeat the final gym, which we have to take care of this story beat first. Okay, so why don't I like Legends Arceus? Well, for one, it's too barren, if that makes sense. Like, yes, there are characters that are somewhat enjoyable. You got you got a wild Pokemon going around everywhere. But aside from that, there's nothing that sets it apart from, like, as a lowbrow as this is. Sword and Shield did better with that. Like, there were visibly distinct landmarks and whatnot. Arceus did not have that. Like it's just a bunch of barren fields with the occasional shiny thing and the wild Pokemon that can attack you at a moment's notice. I do thank it for having the option to skip certain cutscenes, but I would also want to skip dialogue boxes on repeated playthroughs. And let's not forget that the Pokemon timeline is very, very confusing, right? Like there's alternate timelines, there's alternate dimensions, some Pokemon being aliens. Like, yeah, it's very hard to track. And Arceus just makes things a little bit weirder because it brings a character from the future into the past. And you travel with the ancestors of either Dawn or Lucius, I think his name is, the male character for the game. Sorry, but also after all of that, also after the main story is said and done, you're kicked out of the village, and to me that's like saying, oh, you completed the game? Good. Now fuck off. Seriously, you're kicked out of the village because these guys think you're responsible for all this shit happening. Like, dude, you think we had any, we did better than anyone on your team in the game. So, you may want to reconsider this. If you want to capture and study Pokemon, you need us. But, and also the primal versions of the legendaries were kind of trash, not gonna lie. Speaking of, here we have Palkia, who is the Lord of Space, apparently. Dialga is the Lord of Time. So, I guess he's a Time Lord? Sorry about that. So, now that this event is going down, we need to participate in 3 battles. One against the... one against Silent. Actually, the first is a double battle between Mars and Jupiter. The second is with Silent. And the third is with Palkia. But don't worry, Palkia can be the easiest one in the entire game. Just to give us a little bit, okay? Because and also I did speed up this particular battle because, well, I figured I may as well at least show these 3, but unfortunately, this first one was being dragged out for so long. I had to speed it up with a good song. At least one I think is a good one. But, you know, either way, this is the final time that we will be battling Jupiter and Mars. Well, this will be the last time that we'll battle any of Team Galactic. Now that I think about it, because after this event, they are pretty much done, and unless you're doing post-game stuff, they don't come back. Unless you're doing post-game, I should stress that, because yeah, there are a bunch of things to do after you beat the main game, but unfortunately, there's not much point in doing it these days, due to the fact that Pokemon and its fans move on a lot. Like they will move to the next biggest they'll move to the next big installment in the series, and then they'll just leave the old one behind. But is what it is, I guess. But thankfully Mars is almost done. We just need to defeat her Golbat and call her call it with her. But Jupiter also has her Skunk Tank because she switched that out earlier. And yeah, you can see why this was taking for freaking ever and why I had to speed it up. But either way, I believe. Okay, yeah. Barry managed to take care of that for me. Anyway, so that is the first battle with the Galactic executives. Now we're on to another pain in the ass, which is Silent. Or Cyrus, Silent, one of those two. I forget. But one of the reasons why we're battling him is because of the lake spirits. And you see that chain? Or what? Actually, oh no, wait, shit, sorry. I think I'm jumping ahead a bit here. Or am I? Oh, yes, here it is. So the lake spirits come up. Yuxi, which Mesprit, and Azelf. Azelf, I think, looks the best out of all three, though it's probably because of a bit of a bias for blue, but is what it is. So anyway, the spirits break the chain that is holding Palkia, and that is what drives Silent over the edge and causes him to battle us. Oh, but we do get a bit of a frame though. I believe if you're playing, no, actually. I think if you play Shining Pearl, you'll have one of the other spirits, or I could be just, or I could just be, or could just be going crazy. Though personally, I think it would have made sense if I were Dawn in this situation, because I associate her with Mesprit. Anyway, so so this is the final battle against any Team Galactic member, and it is against Silent, the boss. Now, what I should have done was go into Christy, because she has Thunderbolt, which could easily take care of Honchcrow here. But I didn't think about that, and I am a dunce head for that. I thought that the Poison Jab could poison or do a bunch of damage and knock it out, but but like, you know, I was still an idiot in this case. But thankfully though, oh shit, full store, forgot about that. Well, if he didn't have that, I would have had this match in the bag, because just one more Poison Jab and it would have been over. Though still no poison, which honestly makes me lose head. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just still banking a poison jab, but it didn't work. Air cutter for the win, and Melina is down. So I go for what I should have done, which was sending Christy because Christy can turn that thing into a Thanksgiving turkey, which actually rephrase that joke into a Christmas turkey because this is December when this video is gonna come out because I do plan to have this game finished by I plan to have this game finished before the end of the month, okay? Alright, so with that done, Crobat is up next. Now, Crobat, I really like. Crobat is a cool looking Pokemon, and honestly might be a little bit easier to get today because of the updated move pools and moves that the Zubat line can learn. Because yes, this is Zubat's final evolution. All you need to do in order to get your Zubat into a Crobat is to evolve Zubat into Golbat at level 21, I believe, and then raise Golbat's happiness level, which shouldn't be that difficult considering that Golbat is vastly superior to Zubat. But still, just be a little patient with it, okay? And Gyarados was the one I was dreading throughout this whole freaking ordeal because Gyarados not only has Earthquake, but hits like a goddamn truck. Gyarados was one of the first Pokemon to benefit from the physical special split, because now we have a lot of physical water moves, like Waterfall, which is 80 base power and has a chance to make your opponent flinch. We also got a 90 base power physical move called Aqua Tail. Although the only benefit from that is that there's a chance for the attacker to miss. So yeah, there's the problem there. And also with the physical special split, it can take advantage of other moves like Ice Fang or Dragon Dance, or maybe even Outrage if you're lucky enough. Also due to the flying typing, ground moves do not work on it. Because for some reason, ground types don't work on bird Pokemon if they are if they're a land-based bird, like an ostrich or an emu or something. I think that it can. I think I get why they did it, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, also I should have mentioned this, but at this point in the game, characters have berries on their Pokemon that mitigate super effective damage, and that shit is very annoying. Seriously, what the hell were they thinking? But anyway, we are almost done with this match. He just has one more Pokemon, and it is game for us. So, and it is a Weavile. Now, Weavile I actually really like. Unfortunately, I never really get a chance to use it because I don't know, because honestly, I don't know why I don't really get a chance to not use Weavile. Probably because the line, probably because it's typically found near the end of the game, and you don't have a lot of time to train with it. So that could be a reason, But I really do like its design. I think that it can be a pretty powerful Pokemon, especially against the game's final boss. But that's a major if. Well, it's practically a pipe dream, you know. But thankfully we managed to defeat Silent, and now onto the final match with the box art legendary, the Lord of Space, Palkia. But not before we get interrupted by Dawn and Professor Rowan. And, yeah, you can tell that, and honestly, I was pretty tired when I was recording this particular footage, because it was like, oh my god, it's nearly an hour. I don't have much storage left. So, yeah, I was pretty much like, come on, shut up. Let me do this already. I don't know why they do stuff like that. And it has a nice intro animation, at least. But, yeah. Here's what you do for a lot of legendaries, especially if you're pressed for resources and time like me. Just give me a sec. Here it is. The Master Ball. Boink. 1, 2, 3. Boink. GG, easy, no re, go home, have a nice day. Because, God, I was not having any of that when I was recording this, because I didn't really have a lot of balls. I didn't have a lot of balls on hand, and most of my team was out cold. So I ain't taking chances. Oh yeah, and it's also a dragon apparently, which honestly I could totally buy. It kind of has the shape of a dragon, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna call it here. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and above all, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because, you know, next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers. So until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the stars.